Hey guys, I'm back with Money Mondays, brought to you in partnership with Proven Wealth. Did you miss me last week after the long Easter break? Aw, missed you too. But let's get back to making some money. Okay, first off, the Wigton IPO is still open. Like I told you, they're keeping it open for the full duration. You have until Wednesday, May 1 at 4 p.m. to submit your applications. I know some brokers have been pressuring them to close early because they've received so many applications already, well over the 10,000 they were aiming for. But here's a little tip. If you're a public sector worker, or your spouse is, or your family member is, and you have a joint investment account, take advantage of that. Although the general IPO is way oversubscribed, the take-up has been low on the 2.2 billion shares reserved for public sector workers. So if you're a public sector worker, you're likely to get quite a lot of what you applied for, unlike everyone else. If you're still contemplating whether you should invest in Wigton, check out my last Money Mondays video for my full assessment. You can DM me for the link if you can't find it. Also check out my video, How to Invest on the Jamaica Stock Exchange, if you want to invest but you don't know how. FYI, I'm not a licensed broker or investment advisor. These are just my opinions and my information based on research and industry sources. Now let's talk about another topic that's close to my heart. Have you guys been paying attention to what's going on with interest rates? I've been calling it the mortgage wars, but there's also the car loan wars, the business loan wars. Even credit card rates are actually coming down, believe it or not. According to the Bank of Jamaica's last credit conditions survey released in December, mortgage rates averaged 9% last September, but were projected to fall to just under 8% by December. I've been waiting on the new survey, which was due at the end of March, to see what those rates are like now, but it's not out yet. But in the meantime, I've been compiling a list of rates that you might find useful. So this is from me calling around to the different banks and asking what their lowest mortgage rate is. So you ready? The lowest commercial rate right now is being offered by NCB at 6.95% for up to 35 years and 95% financing. But that's only for one specific project, Cambridge Apartments in New Kingston. But even so, now that they've opened up that door to 6.95%, you know it's something that they're willing to do, and you can use that as a negotiating tool. Scotiabank is pretty close on their heels, offering rates at 6.99%, 30 years to repay, and 95% financing. Now, Victoria Mutual and JN Bank have both decided that they're not necessarily going to compete on interest rates, but they're trying to attract customers by offering to finance the entire cost of the home, meaning you wouldn't have to make any down payment. VM's interest rates are 8.5%, while JN is offering something called Mortgage Plus, where they'll give you everything you need to buy the house plus extra for appliances and furniture. However, the plus comes at a higher interest rate. Their lowest rate is 7.5%, but the plus starts at 8.5%. So bear that in mind. If you don't absolutely need to borrow extra, don't do it just because it's available. First Caribbean, last I checked in late March, was trailing the market at 9.95%, and I haven't heard any announcement from them recently, so I doubt that's changed. They really need to do better. Well, that's it from Money Mondays this week, guys. Let me know in the comments what topics you'd like me to cover. Also be aware that the BOJ is likely to lower its policy rates. Those interest rates are coming even further down. Just last week, the IMF, in its fifth review under the SBA, said that further reduction in the policy rate is gonna be needed to get to the inflation levels that they want. So expect these rates to come even further down. But that's it for now, guys. I'm Kalilah. See you next week.